Hey ladies and gents, this is Linda, FaceChick777, and today I'm coming at you with a quick tutorial on how to make the cute little snowmen that I put in a lot of my Christmas craft bazaar projects. I have had a few requests on how to make these. Now I originally saw these, I believe, at Walmart like 7-8 years ago, but you know, of course I looked at it and I said, I can make that, you know, because it was like $4 for 6 of them, and I'm like, I can make that, I can make it cheaper, I have the stuff, and so I did. So let me show you, let me move my sign out of the way and bring in the little snowmen here. There we go. These are all, aren't they cute? I know, right? These are the cute little snowmen. And I'm doing this tutorial a little bit early. I know we're not quite into Christmas, but there are a lot of us crafters out there. We are already on our way to doing crafts for Christmas craft bazaars. So, you know, we got to start a little bit earlier than most. So let me show you something I've done that has the little snowmen in it. This is one of my cute little pails, you know, for like teenagers with earrings and nail polish and such. But see how the cute little snowman, it just kind of sets it off. It adds like a fun little twist. And I usually make my snowmen to match, you know, the project, but it just gives a little something extra. Just a little something something, and it just sets the packaging off. These would be cute to hang out of, you know, stockings, if you do cute little stockings, you know, with like candy inside to give away as gifts, or maybe you just wrap a giant huge Hershey bar in paper and tags and ribbons, and then you tuck a little snowman in it. Really cute. So what you're going to need, I have, I search, you know, I find this stuff at garage sales. I've got a pipe cleaner. This is already twisted. You can buy these like this. If you don't have that, of course, you can buy packages with varieties of colors and then just twist your own. So you just kind of come along like this and, you know, tightly twist, and you get the same effect. So there's that. So you need one of those. You need a half of whatever color you want of a pipe cleaner. So you've got one full one and one half one, okay? And let me bring up, because I want you guys to be able to see, let me bring up my camera just a little bit. I know I had to move them in view, you guys, because they're so cute, all those little wiggly eyes staring at me. So a full pipe cleaner, a half a pipe cleaner, one large cotton puff. Call them cotton puffs. You can get these at Dollar Tree. They're a little bit smaller than, you know, like one of the good brands, but I've used them. There's not a problem with them. You also need kind of a medium size. These are fun to have the little thingies on them. You know, really cute. But you can use plain ones. I've done that too. So medium size that, and then kind of a small size 2 of these, same color. Okay, now these and these can all be the same color, doesn't matter. And let me show you the difference, just so there's newbies out here. This is the large size, okay? Then you come down to like a medium size, which would be that. You can see the difference. And then you come down to like a small size. So see the difference in all of these. So small size. And then you need the teeny tiny mini size. Teeny tiny. Because we have to make little noses, teeny. Now, I just buy, these I happen to get at garage sale, so I've got lots of colors, but I usually, for the teeny tiny nose piece, I just buy white, okay? And then what you can do is you have scrapbook chalk, you can color it orange, or if you have, let me show you, I found some of this Pearl X, it was like $2 in a craft store. Pearl X, you can, you know, just rub it on there, makes it the orange color. Lots of options to make it orange. And then you need 2 teeny tiny wiggly eyes, okay? Teeny tiny. All right, so let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to make this part first, okay? So basically what you want to do is just fold your long pipe cleaner in half, and then come to the top and kind of twist it or pinch it, and then give it like 1 twist, 2 twist. Okay, so this is what you end up with, right? And then you take one of these out like this, because we're going to make the little scarf on the snowman, okay? And then you just do a bend Doesn't matter how many bends. And a bend, and a bend, and then maybe just another little bend. So now we have the cute little scarf flying out, okay? Then we want to put the head on the snowman. Now you can use hot glue, you can use, you know, your glossy accents, whatever you want. I just use the Beacon 3-in-1 glue. So I've got that ready, and it's drippy because I'm down to the end of my bottle here. So, oopsie, sorry about that little crash. And what I do is I just place glue just kind of on that little circle right there, okay? And then I take my little pot and puff head here. I call them actually pot and puffs, pot and puff. My kitty likes to play with them, so they're pot and puffs. Take it and put it right on the front of that, see? Just right over that, and just kind of give it a squish. Get it set on there, okay? Now we're going to let that glue set up a bit, so this is what we've got so far. Real easy. Let's make this half of a pipe cleaner a hat. Let's make a hat. All I do is I take one of my fingers, usually my littlest finger, and I twist it around, just like this, around my finger. Okay? Pull it off. So we've got a hat going on. And then I take this little top one, because it's still kind of open big, and I just take it and kind of moosh it in and curl it in a little bit more so it has a smaller little opening at the top. Okay, and then I take it and I just kind of squish it down a little bit, and I shape it, and sometimes I kind of like bring it to the side a little bit so it's kind of like a little cute sideways hat. Okay, so there's our hat. Now we're going to glue our hat onto our head. Okay, so here's your hat again. Obviously the bottom of the hat, the larger opening. I'm going to set that down a minute so I can grab my glue. I got to wipe off when it gets down to the end, it just likes to leak out. Okay, so then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to place glue, not on the whole thing, just kind of on the raw edge here, and then just kind of part way around. Okay, so glue, raw edge, just part way around, about like that. So you're about halfway on there, okay? And then we're going to press this onto the top of the head. Okay, so I'm just going to come in here, and I kind of wiggle it because the glue gets on the outer edge, so I kind of wiggle the hat on and a little bit forward so that the glue is contained underneath. You don't get a big daub of glue on the front of the hat. And then if I hadn't got it, then I just kind of come in and wipe that off if a little bit's leaked out. But anyway, you can just glue it right on the top of the head, just like that, and I just squish it down for a minute. Okay, let that sit. Okay, so now we're on our way, nice, quick, and easy. Now let's go ahead and get the little hands, I'm going to call them. They're not really hands, but the little, you know, pot and puffs on the end of our scarf, and then on the end of the body. So the little medium little pot and puffs. And I'm going to add some glue on the end of each of the pipe cleaner here. So just add a little dollop of glue here. Doesn't take very much because you don't want it to leak out around, you know, your little puffs. And then another over here. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my little puffs over here, and then I'm just going to literally take it and squeeze it on to the end of my scarf. Okay, squeeze it onto the end, and then I'm going to come to this side, same thing. Oopsie. Pot and puff, and squeeze it onto the end, just like that. Okay, we're almost done. And I will just sit and make tons of these, you know, and like I said, I color code them to my project and stuff like that, but most often I'll keep them in the Christmassy colors. Okay, so now let's put our little mitten, or our little hat top on, not our mitten. We just put our mittens on, our little hat top. Again, I just put a dollop of glue on that little, remember that little tip at the top right there? A dollop of glue, just kind of right there. Just right on that little opening at the top. And same thing, just take my little puff, just take it and squish it on. Just takes a second. Okay, look at that. Look how cute we are getting now. Now it's the eyes and the nose. I like to put the eyes on first, and these eyes, they are tiny. So, and I have used a little bit bigger eyes. If some of you have hands and they're hard to, you know, handle little bitty things, you can go a size up in the eyes. The bigger eyes are cute too. You know, the eyes are just, you know, whatever you're comfortable with. But if it is hard for you to handle, get a bigger eye. It doesn't matter on the eye size, like I said. Dollop of glue on the eye. Was I on frame? Well, you know how to glue, right? And then I just kind of hold my man sideways here, and I push the eyeball on there. Push him on. There we go. Just push on my eyeball. And then one more little eyeball. Wiping my glue off for a second. One more little eyeball over here. Okay. And the reason I hold them sideways, I kind of like my eyeballs close together because I kind of like them to look googly. They're googly eyeballs, right? So I hold my snowman kind of this way, so because if I try to do it this way, then I got my thumb in the way and I can't see my placement. So I hold it this way so I can see the other eye and how close I am to the eye. I press it on there. See, don't they look googly all close together? They're googly eyes, right? Okay, and then down to the little teeny tiny carrot nose. We'll call it a carrot nose. That's why it's orange. I add just a dollop of glue on the nose. And again, you can get white ones and color it with our chalk, color it with the Pearl-Ex. I don't know if you can color it Lindy Stamp Gang. You might be able to if you have an orange, but definitely let it sit. I don't think you want to try, you know, and do a bunch of them at a time with the Lindy Stamp Gang and then try to heat gun it because you'll have pot and puffs flying everywhere. But, you know, the Lindy Stamp Gang might work. So anyway, then I just take the nose back to our little snowman and plop it right in the center of, well, down and in the center. Down just a couple of millimeters and in the center of our little snowman. There it is. See? Isn't that stinking cute? And then what I do, like if I'm making gift, like I showed you the nail pail, if I'm making like coffee cup gifts, you know, with hot chocolate and stuff like that in a hot cocoa mugs, I'll take like this and wrap it around like a candy cane that sticks out of the mug. Let me grab this out so you can see it. Or this is how I did it in the pail. I just took a skewer and I wrap it around the skewer, the bottom part, and then I can stick it in my project. Okay, so there you have it for all you crafters out there, and I know there's lots of you. Cute little snowman for your Christmas projects and Christmas Craft Bazaar projects. I hope this helped you, and I hope you find yourself making a ton of these cute little guys. Because, like, look, again, they're so cute in a pile with all the wiggly eyes staring at you, right? Okay, thanks for sharing your time with me, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.